One reason people do not have a lot of empathy for people with homelessness is they think they're just bringing it on themselves. They don't realize that a few catastrophes can happen in their life and they will be in Skid Row. They will be homeless.
I used to have a good house. When I was teaching and having a good salary, I lived in Westwood in a beautiful, beautiful apartment in a beautiful part of Los Angeles. But I have a mental illness and I keep getting sick. I'll start to work and I'll start to be fine and I'll get a job and then I'll not sleep and then I'll have to go in the hospital. And I take my medication, but I'm what's called a rapid cycler. And when you're a rapid cycler, even though you take your medication, you still have ups and downs.
Where I was just drug into a frivolous court case for no reason. The number of attorneys up in Monterey County, where I lived in Big Sur, Carmel area, pulled it in as an innocent third party in a large custody case. My art dealing world was just crushed by it. I lost everything I had because I was in court the entire time fighting this case, and I won the case, but that didn't give me anything financially. It's just I was vindicated from this nonsense. In that time period, I lost my home. The case was very devastating emotionally, therefore I developed a very severe post-traumatic stress disorder. I couldn't sleep at all for a couple of years, or I could sleep maybe 2 hours a night for 5 nights in a row. Then I'd basically sleep almost in a coma-like sleep.
Worked as a nurse's aide for about 20-some years. Then I had my, how do you say, burnout, where something happened that I left my work and came down here to LA and wound up on the Skid Row.
And I am diagnosed as bipolar, and I had been living homeless in Hollywood for several months, and I lived in a graveyard, and I ate mushrooms, and I ate out of trash bags, and it was my first time being homeless.
In the back seat, I got a L-shaped piece of wood, and I put it on the back seat, and on the front I had a support. And then that was my bed and my coffee table.
Could not get loans anymore, credit cards, any of that. I have to take whatever possessions I have and I take them to the pawn shop and they're the collateral and they make me a loan. You know, I actually have 2 bankers. One is Angelo's Pawn Shop right in downtown Santa Monica. And then there's another one down in the more Hollywood area on Melrose called Brothers Collateral Lenders. Lenders to the stars, I think they call themselves. They have a lot of musical instrument guitars and things like that. And the other half of my possessions live there. If I need to use my camera, I have to go in, like right after a paycheck, redeem it, give them all the money I owe them, pull it out, say, to hold the little space for it, I'll be back in a couple of days, take pictures like crazy, get them processed, take the camera back, and there it goes back into Angelo's or Brothers and lives happily ever after, waiting for me to come get it again.